Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in a building, baby. We going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. So let's talk about a Real Housewife of Atlanta. It's going down, baby. People want answers to the situation that went down between Cynthia Bailey and Kenya Moore. And actually, Mike Hill wants some answers from Kenya Moore because he believes that she almost tried to ruin his surprise proposal to Cynthia Bailey. I was like, yeah, baby. And people want to understand what was going on in Kenya Moore's mind that she would actually, almost ruin Cynthia's proposal. We know she did give Cynthia Bailey the heads up last week about, take it easy, take it slow. You see what I've been through, with Marc Daly when they was in Cynthia Bailey's closet. So they're like, how happy were you, Kenya Moore? I don't know, but you tell me, baby. Tell me what you think about that situation. So Kenya Moore is sitting down, she's chilling, she's having the conversations with her girlfriends or just one of her girlfriends because, the ladies are sitting around and Cynthia Bailey brings up the question because Mark Hill wants to know, why would you do that, Kenya Moore? Why would you almost ruin a surprise proposal to my fiance, baby? I was just like, So Cynthia Bailey asked the question to Kenya Moore on this coming up episode, but the question is, I just want to know why Cynthia Bailey did not say, this is how I felt, Kenya Moore. How come Cynthia Bailey doesn't speak her feelings of how she feels about a situation? It's just like she brushes under the rug and let it be. But, I think Cynthia Bailey needs to express herself more. But she did ask Kenya Moore the question. But I think she needs to express her feelings, how it made her feel, and how she thinks about the situation for right now. I was just like, go ahead, girl, do your thing, baby. And Kenya Moore was like, you know what? I have premonitions. We talk all the time, Cynthia Bailey. And I was just like so excited and so happy. And I had a premonition and I wanted to just, I was just so shocked. So it seems like Kenya Moore might not have been aware of what she was doing because she was in such an erratic, excited state. And this is what she tells Cynthia Bailey. But then Candy was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, yes. Remember, Kenya Moore went to the magic store, the Botanica. She got some dragon blood. She got some sage too as well. I was like, boy, too bad she didn't have a premonition when it came to Mork, baby, because that would have really helped her out in the situation. I was like, go ahead, do your thing, baby. And we have Candy Burris is like, what are you talking about? I told you, I called you, I text you, and I let you know that Marc Daly was going to propose and it's gonna be that night, baby. And so, Candy was like, I don't understand, why would you do that? Why would you even ruin it or say anything or try to ruin it? Like, I told you, about the situation. Why would you and then tell Cynthia Bailey? Why would you give her the heads up? Like, come on. So, and Kenya Moore was like, what? Kenya Moore was like, what you saying, girl? What you saying? Kenya Moore was like, there is no way in hell that I would ever try to ruin, Cynthia Bailey's proposal or try to mess it up or do anything to her because I ride for that bitch. That's my bitch, baby. I go hard for her. I was excited. I was ecstatic. I was in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So I went there and I just said what I said. But you know what? Ain't nobody here, nobody in this circle, nobody around is going to make me feel a certain type of way that I tried to do something wrong to Cynthia Bailey at all. I'd rather die before something happened like that. I would never even show my face around. I was like, oh Lord, have mercy. It is going down. Kenya Moore is out here. Kenya Moore is out here letting Candy know, girl, you better quit it. You better stop it. Don't question my friendship. I was like, oh no. I was like, I'm telling you right now, I would not want some situation like that to happen because it'll make you think, like, why would you say anything? Anybody with a normal heartbeat will just say, like, you know what, it's a surprise, it's a proposal, so therefore not let me say anything or try to, take that moment from them or anything else like that. But I think Kenya Moore is so familiar with the camera, and it was just like a situation where, hey girl, this is happening like it wasn't real. And Kenya Moore is always the center of attention. And I believe that Kenya Moore wanted to have her proposal on TV and get married on TV too as well. But Marc Daly just wasn't the dude. And I don't think that Kenya Moore is actually jealous of, Cynthia Bailey. It was just one of the moments where, she's so used to the spotlight. She's so used to the camera. She's so used to talking. She's so used to, spilling the beans and letting people know what's going on, baby, that she got caught up in a moment and didn't realize it was actually Cynthia Bailey's moment and not hers. And it just went down that way. She said she'll die before she'll do anything to hurt Cynthia Bailey. And she said that she rides for Cynthia Bailey. She said she rides for that B word. So it is what it is. It's up to Cynthia Bailey to accept apology. And we already know that Cynthia Bailey has accepted apology and will accept apology. But everybody around in the circle ain't feeling so sure about that, because Portia Williams was looking like, baby, no way, like, why would you even intentionally or even try to ruin somebody's moment? Like, why? Like, Portia got questions. She was like, that don't even sound right. That ain't the type of answer that I want. Portia's looking like, is that your friend, baby? And we already heard Nene Leakes say that ain't nobody on the show friends. I was just like, OMG, it's going down. We have Marlo. She's looking like, that's Cynthia business, because we already know Marlo had attempted to warn Cynthia that, she's like a doormat and stop letting people walk over her. And I don't think Kenya Moore was walking over her, but this is what Marlo said to Cynthia Bailey in previous episodes, that like, yo, stop letting people walk all over you. You get into these dominant relationships where you are smothered. So what do you guys think about that situation? Does Marlo have any truth to what she told Cynthia a couple of episodes ago? And what do you think about the situation with Kenya Moore and Cynthia Bailey? Was it just the slip of the tongue, baby? I was like, it had to be the slip of the tongue. I was just like, yo, this is a crazy situation. And then Mark asking about the situation and wanting no answer, it kind of affected him too as well, because he's probably questioning whether Kenya Moore is actually, Cynthia Bailey's friend, because he has seen now that Cynthia Bailey has been rolling in the mud with Nene Leakes. So he's probably questioning all the ladies whether they are his fiance's real friends or not, because he's going to get in there and slang some mud too as well, because he likes the cameras just as much too. I was like, oh no, Lord have mercy. Then we get on to Kenya Moore and another thing that we're going to see next week, where it's just like, damn, Kenya Moore is actually explaining the situation that's going down with Marc Daly, that he's out here partying and chilling when he's in Atlanta. He's not in the same bed with Kenya Moore. He's not at home with Brooklyn. He loves her so much. Brooklyn loves him so much, but he's not at home. He's out here in these streets running around while he's out here in Atlanta, when he's supposed to be at the home. He's supposed to be chilling, because they live by coastal and he lives in New York. So if he wants to party and chill and have a good time, do that shit in New York. Don't do that in Atlanta. So I'm like, damn, Marc Daly don't even want to be home no more. At first it seemed like he didn't want to leave the house because he was too busy with Brooklyn. He was so concerned about Brooklyn. But now Kenya Moore is telling us he's not even coming home at night. He's staying out and he's partying all night doing the damn thing. And Cynthia was like, do you think it can actually work out? Is there actually going to be, is this something that you can get past? Can you move forward? And at this point in time, Candy don't give a damn. And, Kenya Moore is just like, I don't know. We're really in a bad place, because he ain't there. He ain't doing his husbandly duties. I mean, like, the relationship between Marc Daly and Kenya Moore has went down to the shit creeks. It just went down the hill quick, fast, in a hurry. Like, it crashed and burnt so fast. It's just like, damn, how did that really happen so quick? It's like they should have been filming while they were happy. They're filming now, but they're not happy with each other. She's not happy with him. He's not happy with her. He's taking shots at her. She's taking shots at him. But Marc Daly is taking more shots at Kenya Moore, making it seem like she's very incompetent. He even made it seem like she was incompetent to actually, do her Kenya Moore hair care line, that he said it was so messy he had to jump in and save the day. I was just like, damn. And Kenya Moore was like, Mark plays dirty. When he throw dirt, he slangs the mud. He get down and play in the dirt. So it'll be interesting to finally hear, Marc Daly explain, what is the distance between him and Kenya Moore, what's the distance? What happened? What fell off? Because what I'm getting from Kenya Moore, ever since she had Brooklyn, it's like their relationship just separated. It's just like, once she had the baby, it was like he was no longer interested in her. And she also kind of explained, like, when she was, gaining weight, and she was pregnant, it was like he slowly started to move away. So I wonder what happened in that situation. So you guys tell me how you feel about the situation. What do you think about Cynthia Bailey and Kenya Moore's relationship? Do you think that Kenya Moore gave Cynthia Bailey a explanation and a good apology? And do you think Cynthia Bailey should have expressed how she felt in that moment and finding out that Kenya Moore almost ruined her proposal that she was receiving from Mr. Mike Hill? So you guys tell me what you think about the situation. It seems like it's going to be a whole lot of mudslinging because Nene Leakes is going to enter the situation, baby. Peace and out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples.